Hey guys, got a cool glove dropped off here recently. Um, kind of classic black and yellow Wilson logo. Um, looks really clean. But this one's for a younger kid, so we're gonna dip it and go through probably 3 or 4 rounds of break in. But we'll uh, we'll show you the start of how we break in a relatively stiff glove. This one, you can see I've already loosened the wrist. It's set up for youth, so like I could squeeze it further than that, but I'd start making some really bad palm bubbles. But that's about as far as it goes. And so anyway, this young man, Dad got him a nice glove. We want to get it broke in for him, so we're going to go through the dip process. You guys can follow along. All right. So now we get on with our dip. So this is just slightly more than room temperature water. It's just barely warm. So going for even saturation and a good bit of flexibility in the leather. See, I'm just moving the thumb and the pinky so I can feel when the glove's starting to gain some pliability. And because it's black leather, it's going to be much stiffer typically than some of your other colored leathers, your normal tans and blacks are the ones that typically have the most stiffness. Squeeze out the inserts. Squeeze out the heel pad and the wrist. You can see now, just from having stuck it in the water, it moves a lot better. I'm going to go back in for a second. Acted like it could use some more. Set our bucket aside. Grab a towel that I'm sure I've got here somewhere. And we'll start just some hand work, some hand rolling. Some people probably look at this and go, well, you're you're distorting the glove, you're pushing it into a bad shape. Well, at this point, the glove is incredibly flexible. The point at which you kind of get to no return is when you put it up to let it dry. When you put it up to let it dry, you want it to be in the shape that you intend it to relax to. You want it to go back to that shape naturally. We'll start in a little bit of mallet work. In this break-in, we're going for thumb to pinky. So we want it to close pretty deep. You see right there, I'm traditional and it's still able to go sort of thumb to pinky. If I shift over and go 2 in the pinky, it closes thumb to pinky really easily. Whacking the camera. Now, I'm gonna grab a big ball. Just roll this palm out really well. You can see all those mallet marks. They start to disappear as you roll it out really well. What I'm doing right here is just trying to stretch the back of the leather, sort of push that index finger and everything back here backwards. Make it close deeper and more thumb to pinky. This customer requested a flare in the thumb and the pinky, so we are going to oblige them with that. We also want it to just be open, so flare out, twist out, roll those fingers. pretty good. Give it a couple ball throws. See how she feels. That palm a little bit more. Make sure it stays nice and flexible. Again, if I didn't say it before, this is a DP15, so 1786 for smaller hands with a thinner palm and a thinner heel pad. So yeah, there she is. Well, work on that flare a touch more. Again, I try and sit them to dry as perfectly shaped as possible. So there you have it. Good old DP15.